Hello and welcome to another video from me, DLP or Daniel Lange. And today I'm making a video in English because Razer, they sent me this. This is a Razer Ripsaw HD and they want me to make an English video in order to reach out to a broader audience, I guess. But yeah, the Razer Ripsaw HD. It's a capture card with 4K pass-through, 1080p 60 recording, and it's simply great. As a disclaimer, Razer did send me the Ripsaw HD for free. They wanted me to make a video about it. However, they did not pay me to make a positive video. I'm just gonna report to you what I found while using this capture card. I've been using it for a couple of months already. As a content creator, you want something that simply works. You want stability, you want great performance, and you want the best bang for buck. I've been using a lot of capture cards over the years. I've been using Elgato capture cards, I've been using Blackmagic capture cards, and I've been using AverMedia capture cards. And to be honest, the Ripsaw HD is my favorite device so far. However, I did run into some issues with the capture card making it work on my system. We'll get to that in a minute. In the box itself that ships with the product, you get a nicely braided USB-C to USB 3.0 cable with the Razer logo engraved, and also you get an HDMI cable with also the Razer logo engraved. So it's very nice. They braided and branded all their stuff so you know which cable goes where. And everything seemed to be of a very high quality. Spec-wise, the Razer Ripsaw HD features a 4K 60 pass-through, and it also features a 1080p 60 recording, which is great for live streaming and also gameplay footage to YouTube. And it also features different other supported resolutions, such as 3840 by 2160 at 30 FPS, and also it features 2560 by 1440p at 30 Hz, and pretty much all other relevant resolutions you may find in today. One interesting thing is that the capture card competes directly towards Elgato's HD6AX Plus and also AverMedia's Live Gamer Extreme 2, but at a lower cost. The Razer Ripsaw HD costs around $160 and the other two competing products cost $200. And I honestly do not know why the Razer Ripsaw HD is cheaper than the two other competing products. However, with the two competing products, you get included recording software, but with the Razer Ripsaw HD, you only have the ability to record through software such as Streamlabs OBS or OBS Studio. Another great feature that the Razer Ripsaw HD has is that it has a 3.5mm jack for the microphone and for the headset, so you can process it all through the device itself. However, there are a couple of issues. The Ripsaw HD only works with Intel 6th generation processors and newer, so I had to do a couple of workarounds to get this device to work with my rig. That includes a DisplayPort to HDMI connector and my Blackmagic Intensity Pro 4K capture card. So the way I have my capture card set up is that I'm using the device itself to capture and process the signal from my computer and then pass it through to my Blackmagic capture card. And since I'm running a 2560 by 1440p 165 Hz monitor, there are also some issues, but I did find a workaround for it, and it was not very easy to come across, and it took me some time to set up properly, but it works perfectly. However, my gaming computer has an Intel 6700K processor, so I'll be going through the setup process of this device on that computer and then show you what I did in order to make this device work on my streaming computer that has an AMD FX 8350 processor. So in order to get everything started, you simply download the Razer Synapse 3 software on your computer. The setup process is very easy, and you don't need anything except the Razer Synapse. After the installation, you start up Razer Synapse, and in here, you will see the Razer Ripsaw HD. Inside Razer Ripsaw HD, you don't get a lot of features. You get volume control for the different modules, such as master volume, PC, HDMI, and microphone. So if you have the mic connected, you're able to adjust the volume on the fly. And that's pretty much it with the Razer Synapse. So I'm guessing why this capture card is $40 cheaper than the competition is because you don't have additional recording software. You use OBS Studio or you use Streamlabs OBS. So while we're inside OBS, we're going to try to add the capture device source. And we choose the Ripsaw device default. You get the Ripsaw HD and you're good to go. So that's how it works in a perfect scenario. However, like I said, I didn't get that perfect scenario, so I'm going to show you what I did to fix this for me. Like I said, my streaming computer has an older AMD FX 8350 processor, and in order to make the capture card work with my 2560 by 1440 1080p 165Hz monitor, I needed to do a couple of workarounds, such as I want to be able to play at a high refresh rate while downsampling and capturing 60 FPS to my Twitch stream. So how I do that is that I go into NVIDIA control panel, you have the Ripsaw HD inside the Windows control panel, and you have a bunch of resolutions as you can see. You can also see that the PC 2560 by 1440 only goes up to 30 Hz. So what we need to do is to make two custom resolutions. I like to play Counter-Strike at 1920 by 1440, but I also want to make 2560 by 1440p available for me. Also, I recommend you setting the desktop size and position to full scale on the GPU and override the scaling mode set by games and programs. Then what you want to do is you want to clone the signal, and you want to close NVIDIA control panel and go into Windows. Inside Windows, you go to Advanced Display Settings, go to Ripsaw, Display Adapter Properties, set to 60 Hz, keep changes, and then set your wanted refresh rate. What this will do, it will force the Ripsaw HD to downscale its resolution to 1080p, as you can see here. Now the Ripsaw HD is now running at a 1920 by 1080p 60 Hz. And I would really love for Razer to enable such a feature inside of their Synapse software, where you can lock the device to only work with 1080p 60 signals, while at the same time accepting higher resolutions, because the device is clearly capable of downsampling to 1080p. And it works great, it works perfectly. So with everything set up correctly, this is now what my stream looks like. And as you can see, I am running my monitor at 165 Hz and the Ripsaw HD is running at 60 Hz. And that's pretty much everything with the Razer Ripsaw HD. It's a powerful device. I love it, even though it has a couple of issues with it, considering I'm using older hardware. But if you're using up-to-date hardware, it shouldn't be a problem. It's plug to play, it's very easy. You install Razer Synapse, you plug the device in, and it simply works. Thank you so much for watching. I'm DLP or Daniel Lange. You can watch my streams at twitch.tv/Daniel Lange. I'm streaming in Norwegian, a lot of CSGO and Call of Duty. I'll see you soon. Oh.